subscribe for more videos.
Welcome back, everybody. Some more ASKA. And ASKA is busy working on the bloom here. I set off to do another set of 8, and then we ran out of time last episode, so that's fine. Got lots still to do. We have tried to get our smiths at the metalworker to do the metalworking the way I think it's supposed to work. So I'm testing the continuing right after the last recording. I'm testing to see whether or not the blacksmith is able to do the jobs now, because before we had them set to make the iron tools. So make an iron axe, and instead of making the iron axe, they were making all the bars and ignoring the iron axe. But I did tell them to go ahead and make the axe now. A lot of ingredients changed, so I've told them now to make the components for it, and they've still not touched it, it seems. We do have the nails. We got more than enough nails now. For some reason they've got 40 nails or 30 nails in there, which doesn't make sense because I think the task was 20. Yeah. So there's no way they should have filled 40 nails or 30 or 40 nails in there. They should have stopped at 20. Instead, they haven't done the crude iron axe or any of the other tools but the iron bar and plates. So I am very unsure why that's happening this way. We have the bars and such here, yeah, which is what we should have. No weapons, though. Now, unless they've somehow ended up over here, which they shouldn't have, no. No, I don't get what's going on here. We have a no shafts still, probably because you guys aren't out making any Why are there two of you in here, standing on each other in this blacksmith? Who the heck is that? Rolf and Ingmar. How are you guys both on the same shift at the same time? You're overlapping somehow, bud. Nope, he's making iron plate. So he is definitely bugged. Something's gone wrong here. They will not make the iron blades because, oh, hold on. No, the plates might be above them. Okay. I'm going to move this iron axe above here. Not above that crude axe, though. We'll put it below it. So you should make this thing next. They obviously don't prioritize what I think they should. So what I assumed was that when you place the tool, like you do in the tailors, when you place a crude iron axe, they'll look to see if they have a crude iron axe blade and a stick. If they don't, they'll go get those components or make the components. And that looks like he is indeed making the axe. So that's the problem. Alright, well, I guess it's a fix. It's dumb because that should be consistent across systems, but it's definitely not. Let's see if we can adjust this down below the plates and the bars. So if the bars and plates are at the bottom, then the components should be first. You need bars and nails. Those are in the list. You need a bar and nail. That's in the list. Knife blade. I'll need a small knife blade twice. Crude iron pick head, and you need bar and nails. Hammerhead. Okay. We need a hammer blade, a knife blade. No, not hammer blade, a hammer head. Iron hammerhead. Again, I put the wrong set of people on it. Okay. Iron knife and a nails, bars, iron pickhead. Okay, good. Now those are in there, but they need to be below. The bars and the plates need to be moved below. Alright, so are you going to now prioritize what I tell you to? Are you going to make the axe? Did you already make the axe? You made an axe. Okay, that was the issue. All that time, somewhere since a relatively recent patch of some sort, or maybe when I upgraded the building, it changed it. Probably that's it. When I enhanced the workshop to level 2 to the house, I bet you that's what caused it to shuffle its ingredients or its rules. Because I had it set up to do the right thing, I think. Must have, because it was working for a long time. Oh well. So we got bars and plates. Good. Now, if I throw this thing in there, you should go make a weapon out of it. Alright, we wanted to check on the improved weapons trainee facility, the barracks here. 59, 60, and 59. Dudes, you're freaking rocking it. Love it. How about the archers? Did we hit our 100 archer yet? I didn't know you could even get this far, but we have 101? That's a thing? Alright, Olga, you're going to be dismissed. What is your other trade? Something else you do. Stone, range combat, melee combat. No, stone harvesting you do. Okay. She could be a builder, or she could be something else, but you'll be dismissed for now, and our next bowmaster is going to be Inar. Now, we could actually put her onto the tower. We could put our master archer on the tower. Olga, the master archer. The Viking of doom. Let's eat a hunting pie and a meat soup, shall we? Lovely. Good for the soul, friends. Good for the soul. Another barracks wouldn't be a bad idea. We do have coverage for anxiety, so let's have a look at this. We got somebody here. This is who? Ingmar. Ingmar's working not too far from here. He does work hours, but he does not have work anxiety in here, which is interesting. Do we have them on the other side? Where's our next? I don't even know if they're going to be anybody that's far enough away. I don't think so. Do we have a map overlay for that? Ranges. Oh, what did I select there? Guard tower, hedge. Oh, the hedge tower provides defense, does it? I thought it was just kind of a part of the defensive structure. The archer range and the barracks. So the barracks does not cover a lot of it. All the guys over in these woodcutters' huts and who else? Yeah, the woodcutters shouldn't get coverage. Maybe not even. Where are you? No. How about here? Arv, do you have work anxiety? You do. Okay, so he's not covered in the range. That's what's happening. So it's not. I think it's based on their building, because the warehouse guys do, even though they're over here outside of the range of it. So it must be exactly where their building is located compared to the defensive or the combat buildings. The tower manned would do some work. Mostly it would just be physical defense, like actually shooting at things. Where's Olga? Olga, you can be assigned here. There you go. Guard tower for duty for Olga. So another one of those hedge walls in this corner would be great. Where are we at for structural space here? We could do a bit of a terraform on this thing. We've probably got enough space here now we can properly manage. That might work there. Putting the wall in is what I'm thinking. I'd like to do. There you go. I'd like to get these little quirky things fixed up myself. Right, another one over here. Let's go there. There. So then what we're gonna have is over here. We're gonna have a hedge tower again in the corner, which is kind of cool. I like them. Did we just curve this whole thing slightly down or not? Acted a little weird. I don't know. All right, so a new farm would go in here. I don't hate that idea. We could fit the road in right away. Does the road map fit? Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful thing. We can't make it quite as far as I'd like, but that'll do. Put that in place. A farm here would be good as well, so let's go ahead and build one. What do you got hidden there? Rocks, okay. Throw those in here. Let's build another farm. An improved farm wouldn't be a bad idea. Ooh, fancy. Well, let's do this then. There's some other storage facilities there, but we can go like this. There we go. No, that doesn't have to be priority build. We can upgrade the other farm to an improved farm, but it seems to be doing fine as it is. A wolf pack is approaching. Oh no. Tell me it is not so. This is kind of where I want to have the wall run, so that seems okay, this elevation. Hi, friends. There's the wolves. I'll help you, boys. I'll come to you. Ow. Boom. Just like that. All right, let's chop these up. And we'll leave the parts for the hunter. Actually, I'll pick up the meat as well. Okay, maybe I won't finish those guys off because I wrecked my blade. What is that? Speaking of which, there's a carrot on the ground. A carrot for me. A whole handful of carrots. Happy times. How are you guys doing? We got another 91, another 104. Okay, Jane can leave there, and she was supposed to be a woodcutter. Let's get Jane back on woodcutting. She now is still part of the militia, so that's important. Jane, are you here? Supposed to be here? No? How about here? Nope. How about over here? Because that would be the normal. Third time I go looking. All right, assign there. Now, the person who is working in her stead needs to be given a ticket to the militia. You need to do the militia jobs for anybody who's military trained. We also should get some armor and equipment for them before the end of days comes here. Another archer, Helga. Another Helga? It was Olga, was the other one. Helga, you can be the next one. Clara's being attacked by a wolfar. Really, Clara? Just punch it in the nose. Now, that's odd. Do we have an archer up there? Hey, are you our archer? Olga, what are you doing? You're an archer. You have no arrows. That's what you're doing. Well, that's annoying. Oh, we still don't have our arrows. That's really harsh. All right. Well, at least she goes out and beats them senseless when they do come by. It's just, she's not really equipped for that, but all right. Let's put this piece of road in as well. Starting to clean up some of the fun that's been left behind from other behaviors. You know, things that are jobs that have been in the works for quite a while. What do you got sitting on the ground here, guys? Shafts and nails? All right. Nails should be stored, not sitting on the ground. All right. Is that spoiled food, or is that... Yeah, that's spoiled food, isn't it? There's our farmer. You're a farmer. Spoiled food to you, my friend. Whoops, wrong way. Over here. Are you guys making the tools now? Looks like you might be. What's that, a pick? That is an iron pickaxe, or pickhead. Good. So we definitely only want like the night and day crew working for smiths. I want one night, one day, because they really can't work together. they kind of compete with each other. There's only one anvil to work, so I mean, if one guy's smacking on the anvil, maybe the other's busy doing other stuff. But an archery, the arrows would be great if we could actually make iron-tipped arrows. We don't have the shafts because, of course, we don't. Why would we have shafts anywhere when only 3 carpenters have been instructed to build them as relatively high priorities? Again, no good here for that stuff. Bone can be deposited, that can be deposited, and that. Berry seeds I don't care about. Raw meat is going to go to spoil. So why are we not able to make any arrows? I know we have crafters capable of doing it. I'm certain we do. Like, we should have... Do we not have the components? Add a task to make bone-tipped arrows. It's just sticks, feathers, and bone fragment. 40 of these, please. Make them your top priority, Emily. There are supposed to be arrows over here. There are a bunch of arrows. There's a crap ton of arrows. Iron-tipped arrows and all. Why would our archer not have have arrows then? What? Olga? What are you doing? I need to find Olga on the map because she's not here. Olga. Oh, is Olga supposed to be a night person? I feel like she was. I are wrong. She is definitely a day person. And she is scheduled to be a day person. Yeah, she's on a default. Not good. You can go on the 8 a.m. Shift. Nope. Load the 8 a.m. shift for you, please. Okay. Again, you're throwing the stuff on the ground in the wrong places here, bud. That is an iron pickaxe. An iron pickhead that just doesn't get to be finished. 2 of them, actually. We now have 3 in here. We got an axe. We got a damaged axe. Really? Oh, because somebody else came in and switched out their axe, probably. We have ample supply or extras for a few things. I will switch my knife, and I'll need some rope. Oh, can I make... No, I can't because I threw it away. I'll go pick up my rope over here. Thanks. I also needed sticks. Because I don't have my own knife right now. Go. I don't know if that one was supposed to be turned into a knife, actually. Maybe it was supposed to be a drop knife, but... Oh well. My bad. And then all this stuff can go in here. Good. Makes it accessible. We'll go finish that hunt. How's the charcoal doing? Not stellar, but not nothing. That's close to finished. Wouldn't mind getting that finished up. Let's go ahead and grab some firewood. Then we can top that up. Put that in there, and that there, and activate. Night. Might as well. I think we don't have a nighttime person on the charcoal. We might need them, actually. The rate that we're producing stuff, or trying to produce stuff, we may need them to come back online. Okay, getting some work done here. The farm is progressing. In spite of it not being set as priority, that's good news. It means our builders are keeping up, which means we should be getting more work done on the roads. Or not on the roads, on the walls. Because right now, we have a 13-day timer ticking down here before we run out of work time. Not ideal. Stomp that tree, please. Stomp a chomp. Thank you. Well, lots of stuff is just deleting itself off the ground. I'm going to go ahead and throw down this firewood. There to carry that around. Let's pop a few walls, and then put a corner, which will be the whatever it's called, the hedge tower. Hedge walls, please. Spin them to the outside proper. Come on. Go and straight up and down. There you go. This, right click there, left, L, right click and left. How far? One more? Maybe another one. Then we put the hedge wall in. You know what? No, we'll turn this as well. Take that. And then we'll build the hedge wall. Tower. Hedge tower is the word I'm looking for. Somewhere over there. Good. And it can go pointing very much like that direction. There. Okay. And then this needs to be done next. I don't think we can attach to it until it's actually placed. I don't think we can actually lock to the edge of it until it's ready. See if we can try. Maybe they've improved that. But previously, like gates and stuff, you couldn't get it to give that. Oh. Maybe that was always the case for these ones, but there we go. We can use it. Okay, I'm going to go all the way out to here. Yes, like that. And then I actually want to terraform a little more here, because I want these guys to be able to come out this far. Okay, like that. Yes, because that'll get us out to the edge like I, come on, like I wanted to here. More spots. You only need this one side leveled. Dismantle the other side. Oh, and there we go. And we're gonna continue. Oh, not that. We're gonna continue the wall. Going out this way. Now, do I want it to turn immediately? No. Let's go a little further. How about we continue this one right to here. There. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today. We'll place down these walls and find our spot for our next gate, which will be kind of right around the corner. Right up here. Now we're gonna go through where? Which spot? Through here? There's the wall right there, or the edge of the wall right there. So we'll go this far on the wall at least. There you go. And I find a spot to put that proper. Go there, and one more. And then we put a tower, or no, a gate in here. Now, maybe the gates will let us do this different now. It used to be that if I put this in here, it would lock down fine, but... Oh, that's not fine at all. It did not follow the angle. I would like you to continue with the... Yes, there you go. Like that, and then I wasn't able to attach to it while it was not being built, so... Maybe we can, maybe we can't. So currently, can I make it attach to any spot? There should be a green pillar. No, but if I finish this stage of it and get the building to appear, then will it appear there? Oh, okay, maybe that's what I did wrong last time. Maybe I just tried to place them before the foundation was leveled. That might be the issue. So lots and lots of road work, or building work to be done. We have an ugly misterraformed spot here. Don't call her that, Drake. I'm sorry. All right. That will do. Okay. Lots of progress now moving along. We are only like a dozen days away from the end of days, so hopefully we'll be able to survive that. But we have a couple things we need to do, which is the wall is the number one, a few towers in appropriate places, and then most importantly, this guy right here needs to get started with his tasks. So I have to assign somebody before I can do anything with that. So we'll figure out who to have doing this. But maybe it'll be somebody who's finished their melee training. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks everyone for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. See you in game.